Hey honey, I'm in the living room. Fáilte a while, yeah? I have dinner on there so it won't be Baby, what's the matter? Was it work? Oh, sweetheart, come here. Come here. Oh. Baby, you're shaking. What happened? An accident? And are you okay? Are you hurt? What happened? Tell me. Oh my God. Oh, love. I'm so sorry. Come here. Oh, my poor thing. I know, honey. But you see, it happened so fast. It's impossible to avoid hitting those poor creatures. And if you did hit the brakes too hard or turn the wheel too fast, it could have been... I don't even think about that. I got up and ran. So maybe it's okay. Baby, but you don't know that. That's just a story you're telling yourself. It's entirely possible that it's okay. I know, love. But you only feel bad because you're a good person. It shows that you have a heart and that you care. But it's not your fault, okay? These things happen and there's nothing you can do. The poor thing was probably startled by the thunder and jumped out in front of you. And it's common here in Ireland. And it's very sad, but it's not your fault. You hear me? It's not your fault. There's no way you could have seen it coming. They're lightning fast when they jump across the road like that. So just know that you're not to blame, okay? I know it hurts. And it's going to hurt for a while. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to play over and over in your mind, but honey, it only happened once. You know? So don't punish yourself by watching that movie in your mind. The whole thing was out of your control. And sometimes we just can't control events like this. And that really hits home. But you couldn't have. And so although you may be feeling guilty right now, it's your mind doing that. It's pretending that you had a choice and you could have avoided this. Okay, sweetie? Oh no, honey. You're not silly for crying. Cry. Let it all out. Tears are just words that the heart can't express. You're okay, sweetheart. I never told you, but I hit a dog once before. And I was so upset. Luckily he lived, but it took me a while to get over it. And the memory running over and over again. And I would even fantasize about me avoiding the poor puppy and playing out different scenarios, but well, I went over what happened in my mind and I came to the realization that it couldn't have been any other way. There was nothing I could have done, no matter how many times I watched that main movie. I couldn't change it. And so I realized in reality I only hit the poor doggo once, but I was hitting him over and over in my mind. And I realized that that was not only cruel on the dog, but cruel on myself as well. You know what I mean? And so I stopped watching. And eventually, the memory faded. And I passed and I made peace with it. And that's just like you today. You're driving on these crazy Irish winding roads that you're not used to. In this awful weather. And the poor deer got startled and there was nothing you could do. Absolutely nothing. Too many variables at once, happening so quickly. And so that event was completely outside your control. So if you can, try to take your mind off the memory. And when it comes up, pay less and less attention to it and then make it easier. And you'll be able to see that it couldn't have happened any other way. And that it's not your fault. And that there's no need to feel guilty. It's just an accident. And that way, you may find peace. And honey, you're safe. And Bambi is probably okay too. And I know your mind doesn't want to believe that. But you weren't traveling that fast and it's highly likely. It's highly likely that it's okay. Okay, Angel? Come here. You're only hurting because you're a kind person. Alright? Alright? So how about I make you a nice cuppa and you can sit back into my arms and I'll wrap them around you until you feel better. Would you like that? It's going to be okay, sweetheart. I promise you. It's going to be okay.